Hello, I'm Rob Sink, Technical Specialist with Yokogawa. In this short video, I will be discussing the features of the LL50A software designed for use with the UT Advanced line of controllers. This includes the UT and the UP controllers. The LL50A software can access the controllers using the supplied proprietary USB cable and infrared interface, as well as the optional Ethernet and RS-45 connections. The software has three main functions: parameter setting, program pattern setting, and ladder logic programming. In the parameter setting, where the controller is initially configured, here we can set up the control type, whether it be PID or on-off control. We would set up our input type, would be a thermocouple or a 4 to 20 milliamp transmitter. Also the output type, maybe a relay or 4 to 20 milliamp output control. We can also set up in the operation parameters set point that we're going to start with, any alarms that you might want to configure. It's possible to program all of these settings via the keys on the controller, but it's much easier to do it on LL50A software, plus you're able to save that to your PC for later use. Second function is the program pattern setting. This is only available to the UP55, UP35, or the UT75 controllers. What you can do in this section allows you to configure the ramp soak profile, recipe, or pattern, depending on your desired terminology. What that means, you can actually program ramping up, holding a certain temperature for a certain amount of time, actual ramp rate that you're going to be using. This is where you construct your programs. Third function of this software is the build ladder program function. These controllers have a small PLC built into it that can be used in conjunction or separately from the PID portion of the control. This is where you would construct this. You cannot do this by pushing buttons on the unit. You have to use the software to construct the ladder logic. Once you have this running in the controller, you can also go in and monitor it, troubleshooting purpose, or just to see how the ladder is actually working for you. Get that here once I connect to my controller. This is the monitor mode here. This is very helpful. A couple of additional features of the LL50 software. As I said earlier, you can save your configuration to your PC. So if you need to ever reload the controller, if things got changed and you need to reload it, or if you have to replace a controller, you still have the configuration saved. Under our monitor section, we have a feature called tuning. And this brings up a screen where you can actually see a trend of the process variable input, set point, and the output. You can kind of monitor your process. They call it tuning because you can actually go in here and change your PID settings on the fly. Watch how that affects your process. Fine tune the PID settings. Also change your set point from here by double clicking on the value, as well as putting the controller in auto or manual, stopping the control, and performing an auto tune. This is a nice feature. Another feature is the compare function feature. What that allows us to do is to load a configuration into the LL50 software, do a comparison of what's actually programmed in the controller, and that'll give us a listing of what might be changed. Say your controller stops functioning properly, and you think someone may have gone out and done some changes to it. You can go in here and just perform the compare function, and that will let you see changed. choose that parameter data. This will give us a list of what has changed. Actually, I went in and changed the local set point, so we should have a mismatch there. So in the file that I have saved on my PC, my set point's 280. Somebody's gone out there and changed it to 250. So we know to go on and make that adjustment necessary to parameters match. In the future, we'll be doing more videos and dive deeper into the operation of this software. For now, I just wanted to keep this as a short introduction and overview. Thank you for listening.